Hello everybody and a very good morning. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us for Wake Up Call. What is going to be, I think, one of the biggest wake up calls of the year so far. Holy smokes, it has been busy already this morning. You guys have been shopping before we've even got started. Big launch today of the brand new Roaring Twenties collection. The anticipation for this has been off the chart since we first previewed it on the HSN preview show a while back. You guys have been waiting. It is finally here. Much to tell you at the top of the show before we have a good look around this with a guy who I know is probably even more excited than I am because he's been playing with it over the course of the last few weeks. We've got the Roaring Twenties collection. Now, here's the thing I need you to know about. It is already flying out of the door. A third of the stock of the showstopper has already gone, and we've not even showed you. Things to consider here. We have the showstopper, but we also have the Roaring Twenties full collection on its own. Don't buy the collection on its own because the showstopper is the same price and you get a goodie bag, which I'll delve into in just a bit, of Sarah's signature goodies worth over £39 or $48. That one, so don't buy the showstopper on its own. Don't buy the collection on its own. Buy the showstopper. You will find that currently on the Shop the Day page. Okay, it's not currently there on the Shop the Show, but please, even if you've got the goodies in the goodie bag, why wouldn't you buy that to get extra goodies that you can, give away or gift as presents, whatever it might be? Make sure you go for the showstopper. The other thing to mention as well about the showstopper, and indeed the full collection, is the only way that you can get your hands on the gorgeous, gorgeous acetate, which we'll talk more about in just a few moments' time. Whatever it is, please shop in this show because I think there's going to be panic stations come the official launch this afternoon because producer Johnny, he is one of the most laid back, panic-free guys you'll ever wish to meet. I've never seen him so panicked this morning. He's trying to count the numbers. He's trying to work out the bundles. We could be in a bit of trouble here because you guys are shopping very, very quickly indeed. So go for the showstopper. Get that free goodie bag. And of course, the other reason to buy the full collection is you're going to get that acetate. It's the only way to get it. And the other reason you're going to buy this collection, the full collection, is because it's absolutely stunning. One of the most beautiful collections I think that we've done. And a guy who will back me up on this is stood to my left-hand side. It is Mr. Craig Laird. You love this, don't you?
I absolutely do. I absolutely adore this collection. It's gorgeous. It's so different to what we've got within any other Sarah's signature, Nature Garden collection, Crafter's Companion collection. The designs are beautiful. The era is beautiful. The colours are beautiful. The textures are beautiful. But do you know what's also beautiful? Is the finished samples here.
Yes.
Now, I'm only going to show you a few for now, and then when you come back to me before we do a demonstration, I'll show you a lot more, because I am going to give you a little bit of a preview as to what we've got coming up in Beautiful Beginnings. But let's have a look at some of these samples here. Now, if you have got your USB, start using that. If you got your template library that sold out last night, use that. Look at these ones. You've got your creative cards. You've got your cut in, your cut out. We're going to be using this border die, this edgeable die within the first demonstration. You've got sequins. The papers, as you were saying, Ben, absolutely
they're immense.
Phenomenal. If you want to go in with your dome cards, if you want to go in with your shape cards, if you want to do your stamping and colouring, it's there. If you want to do your 3D embossing, it's there. If you want to purely just do die cutting, it's there. Stamp and Sayer, the whole lot of it is there for you. Your cut and emboss folder, I mean, look at that. Learn them. This is taking layering to the next level because you can be using that gorgeous lady there in that mid-ground with that cut and emboss folder in the foreground. But then you can have backgrounds. You can go to town on the layers. Look at this one here. We'll do something similar later on within Wake Up Call here. You've got them there dancing together. They could just have that silhouette effect with your black cardstock. You've got the gorgeous greens, you've got the blues, you've got the reds that will go through, but bring in your own bright colour. Bring in your mirror colours, your satin colours. It's going to work a treat. I am going to show you a lot more finished samples just shortly, but let's jump ahead to Beautiful Beginnings. We've got the beautiful stamps. The beautiful stamps we're going to do some colouring with. We've got our floral cut and emboss folders.
Wow.
We're going to be doing some colouring with. Now, these ones here, think about layering the background with your Roaring Twenties paper and giving these designs here a completely different spin when it comes to the florals. You can do that. And then something that we've not seen for quite a long time when it comes to a really big comprehensive collection, that is of course garden party. We're going into that season, that springtime, that summertime, where there could be parties, there could be garden parties. Well, of course, you're going to be able to do that with this collection here because you've got the elements to make invites if you want to. That is Beautiful Beginnings. However, as we say, it's all about Roaring Twenties today. It has been absolutely off the chain when it comes to how busy it's been, even before this morning. Yesterday, many of you got a head start when it came to the collection on the website. But Ben, this one, I think we're going to be in for a bumpy ride today.
I think we could be in for a bumpy ride. The showstopper is flying off the shelves right now. It is now there for you in the shop the show category. So whether you shop the show or shop the day, you'll be able to see the showstopper. Buy the showstopper because you get the free goodie bag included as well. If you are one of those people, perhaps who's already got this collection, you can buy individuals and you'll get an extra 10% off when you spend 50. But let's take you through this. The papers, oh my goodness me, are absolutely stunning. Foiled to within an inch of their lives. They are just absolutely phenomenal. You're getting 24 sheets here, double-sided, just really encapsulating that Art Deco period. For anyone who's been down my neck of the woods, there is a beautiful hotel down near Kingsbridge called the Burr Island Hotel, which is where they filmed a lot of the Poirot series. Yeah, and the artwork that you've got within this particular paper pad just reminds me of that hotel. You know, what they've got up on the walls there, you know, what's kind of like adorning the actual hotel itself. Really just capturing in one gorgeous paper pad that Art Deco period, the Roaring Twenties. How stunning is this paper pad? Do you know what a lot of people will be doing is getting that showstopper, getting the full collection, and guess what? They'll be getting more of these beautiful paper pads. They'll be adding them in, won't they? And then we'll have a problem that the paper pads will be disappearing, and then it will be all hands to the pump. You need to be in early on this one. I'm not joking you. We are so busy right now. Stunning, stunning papers that you get in 12 by 12, and then on top of that, you're going to get these in your 6 by 6 as well. And as we've been doing, oh, look at the feathers.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that gorgeous? But the thing with these ones, Ben, enhance them, bring in your peacock collection.
Yes.
Start to use that with it.
Absolutely. I mean, there's so much crossover here, isn't there? Even with your masquerade ball, you've got some feathers in there as well, haven't you, which you could be using. But it's stunning. You're getting that in 12 by 12. You'll also get it in your 6 by 6 as well. And that is kind of smaller size. It's not like we've taken out a portion and just cut that out and popped it into a paper pad. It's a miniature version of your 12 by 12. So the 12 by 12 and the 6 by 6. I know we always say this, and I'm as guilty as anyone for this. I think this is the most beautiful paper we've ever done. I say this on every launch.
I know what you mean, though, yeah, from what you were saying as well, but then you look at that. Now, that instantly, to me as well, says, of course, the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
That being built, obviously, 1930, so what's that, 93 years old?
Yeah.
So if you're going into your New York, of course, if you're doing your scrapbooking, when I was there, I stayed in the New Yorker Hotel, which is just across the road, which is all Art Deco themed. So, you can start to incorporate scrapbooking from New York or elsewhere within that paper pad. It's exquisite. That one you showed, Ben, where the green one, 12 by 12 with the circle.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And again, just to show you that you've got the linen cardstock included as well. All the colours there matching up beautifully with the colours that you've got within your paper pads. 24 sheets of your gorgeous linen cardstock. Texture on that is absolutely beautiful. I feel really bad to keep warning you here, but these are flying. I can hardly speak, we're so busy. The showstopper's going, but normally it's the 12 by 12 pad that disappears quickly, but the cardstock on its own is also absolutely flying, and the 6 by 6. Now, let's talk about the beautiful, beautiful acetate that you're getting in here. This is only available in the kit. You're going to get 12 sheets of this. And Craig, well, let's look at the reflection, but let's also talk about I think this is the thickest acetate we've ever put in a collection, isn't it? What is it, 380 micron?
380 micron. Yeah, me and Lily were saying the same last night. I do not believe that we have done, certainly within the Sarah signature or any collection, acetate where it's 380 micron. So, you know, your construction acetate, that is heavier than your construction acetate. Yeah. It's incredible quality. That foiling, that reflection, whether you're using it as the background or you're absolutely going to be creating these with boxes in mind.
Absolutely right. That is gorgeous. And again, just to kind of, look, listen.
Yeah.
It's such a thick weight of acetate. You're getting 12 sheets. Those 3 designs I've shown you there, 4 sheets of each. The only way to get that is within either the main collection or the showstopper. And of course, everybody's going to be going for the showstopper because you get the freebie bag with that as well. Woo-hoo. Now, whoop, whoop, whoop. We haven't even showed you that yet. We're not even onto that yet. You're going to get a wonderful set of our gilding flakes in here. And if there's an era that needs to be kind of like, I don't know, even blinged up even more, it's the 20s, isn't it, with your glitter?
And what I was saying last night when we had a little bit of a preview as well. Now, it's not pure gold as in real gold, but what it is the colour, the flakes. It is gold. It's not gold with a hint of red or a hint of green. It's gold. It's that, you know, sort of empire gold. You've got that glue, you've got that extra sponge as well. It's gorgeous. Now,
when you think of sequins and sparkles, again, it's the 20s, isn't it? This collection of sequins, absolutely stunning. You're getting 50 grams of these gorgeous, gorgeous sequins. I mean, great, obviously, for putting in your shakers, but I'm thinking just to adorn your card generally, these are brilliant, aren't they?
Have you been looking at some of my demos from today?
Maybe I have. Or have I?
Have you?
Huh?
Have you?
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't. Well, I may just be doing that within a couple of demonstrations.
Then you're also going to get in this set some beautiful ribbon as well, not just any old ribbon. You've got this stunning organza ribbon included too, in the 4 colours that are going to match up with your papers, match up with all of your cardstock in there as well. And by the way, we're 15 minutes into the show. That's just the consumables within the bundle. Also, just worth... We're not even showing you the hardware yet. Just by the way, I know Craig's going to be doing some amazing projects as well, but if you want a blog project, this is on the website currently that I know our Liam's done, but the kind of thing that you can create, and if you're loving the designs here, you're going, oh, I love that lady, love that feather. We're coming on to all of that now because that's what is included as far as your hardware is concerned. The fancy feather die, absolutely stunning. And as Craig has rightly said, much crossover with this, isn't there? For things like the Masquerade and the Peacock collection.
And that's a good... Ben, can you pop your hand up just to the side of it, just so you can see the size of it? Because that is a really good size. It's not a small peacock feather. That's really going to make a statement if you choose to use it on its own.
Yeah, and I got big hands.
You do.
I do.
Huge hands. It's like the Big Show.
Whoa!
Well, it's the Big Show.
Then you've got your Charleston couple. If there is any dance for me, which kind of you know, sums up this particular era, it's the Charleston, and I love that. That couple there, dancing away. It is absolutely stunning. Again, we've absolutely smashed it as far as the imagery is concerned with this collection, evocative of the period, as is this gorgeous showgirl die. That's stunning.
Love it, Ben. Love, love, love it.
That's the one which we showed you a few moments ago on that box. So great again to if you're thinking about cards. Absolutely fantastic for making your construction pieces with as well. So many of you have shopped for this and bought this overnight. It's absolutely flying out of the door. I cannot even begin to tell you. You've then also got beautiful edgeable in here, that scallop shell. Again, Craig, the kind of design, isn't it, that you see a lot in that 20s Art Deco period? For sure, yeah. Whether, you know, it's going to be in the wallpaper in the background, whether, of course, it's around some of the ceilings with the woodwork or the paneling that you get as well, whether it's down the marbling, whether you've got real gold etched in it when it comes to panels within buildings. It's an absolutely beautiful die. Elongate it, or of course, depending on your die cut machine size, go around the edges of your box lids. Beautiful embossing folders included in here as well. So that floral deco. That's a 3D embossing folder, isn't it? Indeed. Absolutely. So again, that gorgeous background maybe for the start of a particular project for adding all of your layers to. This one's beautiful as well. The Art Deco frame. I mean, how gorgeous is that? Cut and emboss folder. Once again, a beautiful kind of starting point for a project, that one, isn't it? Definitely. Yep. Just emboss that one.
emboss and die cut it, maybe a sentiment in the middle, maybe the die cut couple there in the middle, and that's all you need. Your card's done.
Then we come on to all of your stamps as well, and these again are beautiful. You've got the couple there, Together Forever, even more sort of 20 style Art Deco hearts on there, and that beautiful Together Forever sentiment, still in that theme of the 1920s. Then you've got the gorgeous lady here, All That Jazz. Looking a little bit coy there she is. She's got all that jazz. Happy birthday. And once again, that theme of that feather running through there. And then this one I absolutely love. The sentiment on the bottom. Chin chin, chin chin, chin chin.
Tally-ho.
Tally-ho. What? Totally spiffing. Razor glass.
Yes,
and then
Jeeves.
what?
Yes, Jeeves.
Yes, Jeeves. Then you've got that lady drinking her cocktail there, drinking her fizz, getting ready to dance the Charleston. And then to wrap all of this up, this is flying out the door, I can't even tell you. To wrap all of this up, all of these beautiful sentiments. And once again, how wonderfully have these been designed in that Art Deco 1920s theme. And you've got things for like, thanks for being there, just a note, have a roaring good time, to a fabulous friend, dance till the stars come down from the rafters, shine like a star, special birthday wishes just for you, and a little party never hurt nobody. What a collection. Now, that... We're 35% gone of the showstopper. Can I just tell you, this is incredible. This is unprecedented. We're 20 minutes into the show. Doesn't even officially launch until 2 o'clock this afternoon. Producer Johnny is saying to me, like, we thought we had loads here.
I said it last night, Ben.
They're shopped overnight.
I said last night, I was like, if you're going to wait till tomorrow, meaning today for the showstopper, don't worry. At the moment, we've got plenty in stock. You guys, stateside, while we were sleeping, you've been shopping.
Yoink. It's £86.93 for the full collection, $111.46 if you're platinum. But just to also kind of throw into your mind, you're going to get the goodie bag with the showstopper as well. This includes, I think it's £39 worth or $48 worth of other Sarah's signature goodies. I mean, for me, you're not buying this for this goodie bag, but you will get the showstopper for the fact that you're getting all of this for free. So you've got the mystical unicorn from the Enchanted Dreams collection. You've got that beautiful stamp and die set, the Hanging Sign and Vine, which is from the Country Lane collection. There's beautiful butterflies in here as well, also from the Country Lane. That's coming to you for free. And then one of the most useful sets, I think, from the Garden Party collection is the Happy Summertimes. And this one brings you all of your numbers. It brings you all of your ordinals in there as well, and things like Celebrate, Invites, your twos and your froms. And this is a perfect accompaniment, I think, to go with the Roaring Twenties collection, because then it allows you, maybe you're throwing a Roaring Twenties party.
Yeah, maybe,
you know?
you're going down that route.
Send out the invites. That's your free goodie bag if you pick up the showstopper, but you're going to have to be quick because this is flying. And again, worth bearing in mind, if you want the acetate, the only way to get it is within the bundle, whether you go for the showstopper or just the collection on its own. But why would you just go for the collection on its own? Because the goodie bag is free. Morning to Tammy and Debbie Cantwell. Sarah Brown is in saying, hey everyone, it's me, sending you all hugs from Melbourne, Australia.
G'day, mate.
Yeah.
Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
I love it when he's in. Georgianne is in, said, hi Ben and Craig from Florida. Kirsty D is in. Good morning, all watching whilst my PC decides if it's going to turn on today and do some work. Hopefully it won't. Nah, I don't want to work, just watch us.
Flaming glass.
Lois is in from Ohio. And I've got Crocodile Dundee with me this morning. Annie Cagle says, good morning from a cool but already humid Arkansas. Liz Art, morning crafty friends. Ben, Craig and Team Social. Lindsay's in from County Durham.
Hooray!
Hooray! And Michelle says, I cannot wait to see what he's done with the collection. We're going to get onto that right away. Got this whole collection, says Gamma. I'm ready to add some more extras. Hey to Anne and Michelle. Evelyn, who says, good morning, Ben, my favourite celebrity.
Woohoo!
Celebrity, thank you. Craig, my hottie Scotty.
Oh, stop it.
Struth. I've just bought mine, says Evelyn. Sandra's in, saying good morning from just up the road. Tracy's in. These remind me of the Mardi Gras collection. Amazing style pieces. Beth says good morning from Indiana. And hi to Lynn, who says, I love this set. Absolutely gorgeous, just like Craig and Ben.
Oh.
Flattery will get you everywhere. I tell you what, we'll say a few more quick hellos. Lane is in. Hi from Denmark. Carolyn's in from Florida. Hey to Rosalind from Maryland. Christine Mahoney's in. Watch the paper pads. Christine's in. Christine's in. Panda says, morning everyone. Alicia says, the paper is exquisite. And Kate McQueen says, I bought all this, broke the bank and stocked up on it because I love it.
Gotta do it.
All right, let's get cracking. We are so busy, so let's get demoing this before everything sells out. Craig, where do we even start with a gorgeous collection like this?
Exactly, where do we start? So we're going to go straight into demo. Once I've done the demo, I'll show you some more finished samples, because I know at the moment we've seen some at the start, but you want to see what we're going to do. So we're going to keep it very simple to start with. Within Wake Up Call, within Launch Day with Sarah, you're going to see all the different ways, the concept, the styles, the designs that you can do. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the 6x6 paper pad. Now I referred to the 12x12 version that we can see. So if we can go straight on, face on, you'll be able to see the full, this one is the 6x6 that we're seeing. We're just coming in just in a moment.
Ooh, yes.
So you can see that 6x6. Now that one within the 12x12 bed is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And you were saying before, I know you say every now and again, you know, it's your favourite paper pad, and I know I say what I'm away to say all the time, but the 12x12 version, go into a photo frame. Go in with a 12x12 photo frame, an inexpensive one that you can get in the stores, and then make a little bit of a centerpiece. But this being the 6x6 one. So what I've then done is I've created a matte layer with white cardstock. I find with a lot of my demos that I've been doing, Ben, I've been adding a layer of white. That white seems to just really make it hit and come to home. And then I've gone in with some of my gold luxury cards. This is our luxury card, and it is the mirror that we've used, that one. So I'm going to set that to the side at the moment. And then what I've already done, I've die cut a circle. This is our stitched edge nesting dies at 4-inch diameter, and it's in our watercolour card. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to incorporate a little bit of a sepia look to this one.
Yeah.
So we can then go in, and all that I'm going to do is I'm going to then place these in with my magnetic discs here. And if you see me in the past where I've done the technique, Ben, where I stamp with water reactive, I spritz, dry, and go back on, along the same lines with this. So what you're wanting to do is you want to ensure that once I've stamped, this stays in the exact same place, and so does the stamp on the stamping platform. And again, that will become apparent just shortly. So what I'm going to do, start with, let's line that one up. We're going to go in. Now this one that I've used is Together Forever. And then we're going to press. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to go in with some Sandstorm. And I'm also going to go in with Friar Brown. Okay. I'm going to also go in just with my water brush. You can use your paintbrush and water. And actually, do you know what, Ben? Scrap that. Oh. Do you know what this needs?
Bit of sparkle.
Clear sparkle overlay. That's what this needs instead. So what we're going to do is we can then stamp with our Sandstorm. Gosh, they're both new. I thought I got away with that one with the Friar Brown,
He's
but they're
all
both
the new ones for the new collection.
Sarah's using the other ones next door, so that was my excuse to go and take a couple of new ones. Don't tell John or Tracy. So we're going to go in, and then we're going to stamp this one into place. So give it a really good press. If you want to go back again and add more, you can do, because we are going to be drawing the colour out. So give that a really, really good stamp and impression. And for this technique, I would highly recommend your large stamping platform, or one where your card stays in place with magnetic discs. And then, of course, your stamp will stay in the exact same place. So let's go in. I'm just going to give that another coverage, because keeping in mind, we are going to draw the colour out. So I want there to be enough for me to draw out, and then press this one into place. So let's give that a press. And then what I'm going to do is we can kind of see the outline, keeping it in the same place. Once again, please don't move it at this moment. And then I'm just going to get my sparkle pen flowing. I'm also going to go in, move it there. I'm going to add a little bit down on my glass mat. So if I wanted to add a little bit more enhancement of shade, and then very roughly, I'm just making sure there's no blue on my nib, because we can see there's a bit of blue to it. But all that I'm going to do, there is as well. All that I'm going to do, let's take a piece of scrap here. I just want to take some of that blue off. There we go. Let's go in, and then we're just going to then start to pull some of that colour out. And what I'm doing is I'm going around the whole lot. And what I mean by that, the face, the arms, we're going into that tuxedo suit. and we're drawing it out. We're pulling it out. And if you want to add a little bit more, then this is when you can come back in with a little palette that you've then created. And then we're just going to go in and kind of where you're going to have some shadow, that's where you want to have that slightly darker element. However, don't worry or don't fuss too much about it. Just go in and start to pull out the colour.
Watching you do this as well, it makes me think of, I think you suggested this you suggested it a minute ago, but like picking out old photos if you can, and almost
Definitely.
like getting those old sort of sepia photos and creating beautiful images with those as well.
Absolutely.
And I guess if you can copy them and then reprint them, you can colour those in too, can't you, with your alcohol markers to add a bit of colour?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That would look absolutely beautiful if you were to do that. And within the collection, where you were shown with the linen card, the deep greens, the deep red, you got the blues as well. So even if you were to cherry pick some of the photos and then use some of the coordinated colours from the linen card, but kind of match them with either some of your classiques or your tri-blends. So let's just go in, and then once again, I'm pulling out the colour initially, and then every now and again, what I'm doing is I'm going to highlight that a little bit more by the little bit of the palette that I've done. Now I know you can kind of see the difference at the moment, for him from her there.
Yeah.
But then once again, all that we're going to do is, if I want to add a little bit more depth, I'm letting that initial layer dry ever so slightly, not completely dry, because if I was to go back over the top, all that I'm going to keep doing is diluting the colour that I've already just blended out. So therefore, I'm just going in very quickly, working my way around, and then we can go in and then we can enhance it a little bit more with my little palette.
Hi, Mary's joining us from Wisconsin. Gigi says, good morning. The dynamic duo are back together again. We are. Oh, jinx. Rosalind says, I'm buying bits and pieces of the collection. Good stuff. Gareth says, I'm being a good boy. I'm not buying today. Haven't you said that on the last couple of days, Gareth? I'm pretty sure you have, and then you've ended up buying. You can't resist this collection. Panda Craft says, I love the paper pads. They're lovely. Like all the sentiment dies, says Gareth. He'll be buying. Karen says, oh boy, I'm not far into the show, and I'm officially blaming you two handsome men for making me buy this. We'll take the blame.
We absolutely will. I have no problem whatsoever taking the blame for this one today.
Yeah, because the thing is, if you don't buy it, you'll only be kicking yourself later, and then you'll come back to try and get it, and it'll be sold out, and then you'll be like, oh, why didn't I buy it in the first place? If budget allows today, grab this with both hands. It's one of the most stunning collections I think that we've done, and very, very different again, isn't it, from anything we've ever done before? Yeah.
Now, of course, there is lots of Art Deco styles, Roaring 20 styles out there, but it's different for us. It's not some, well, certainly I've been here just coming up for 4 years now, and it's not something that I've seen previous that we've featured with any collections, not even any little snippets of collections. It is pretty much very, very new to us.
Yeah.
And I have to say, for something that we've not really done before, the team have come out absolutely roaring when it comes to the Roaring 20s collection.
See what you did there.
Yeah.
See what you did. Tracy just echoing that, saying that you guys have the best design team. We really do. Best in the business, as far as we're concerned. And for me, this is a standout collection. As the Masquerade Ball was a couple of years back when we launched that, and everyone still talks about that now as a real kind of standout collection. Very different from anything that we've ever done before. This is another one of those. This is another one of those moments of like, wow, we've really, really hit it out of the park here. Do not miss out on this, because remember, with the Sarah Signature collections, once they're gone, they are gone, aren't they, Craig?
They're gone. They really, really are. And this might be, I know we are just still at the start of the year, however, this could be potentially one of the quickest selling Sarah Signature collections anyway.
Yeah.
It really could. Really, really could. But all that I'm doing now is I'm just going to let that dry. You can let it set at room temperature. I am just giving it a helping aid with my heat tool here. And then key thing, as I said at the start a couple of times, at the moment I'm not moving it. My cardstock and my stamp are both in the exact same place. So what I'm then going to do is let's just tilt that a little bit back and forth. So you can actually, you can see that sepia sort of blend that you're starting to pull out when it comes to the couple. And everything, the hands, the face, the hair, the jacket, the dress, the detail, everything that I've gone in and pulled out little bits of colour.
Almost like quite a ghostly effect.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
yeah. It's got that sort of effect, doesn't it? And then I'm going to go in with the Fryer Brown. Now, even although I'm not going to be pulling out any more colour, I'm still just using my Water Reactive Fryer Brown.
Okay.
And then all that I'm going to do is everything still in the same place, and then I'm just going to press. So what we've then got is that highlight. You've got that sharp highlight all the way round, but then you've got that blended sepia effect pulled in from the jacket. So if you are wanting to go in with your alcohol pens, your watercolour pens, and go to town on the brightness, the sharpness, you can do that. But then if you do want to then just pull it down a little bit, maybe you want to go to town when it comes to the backdrop with the colours, the shading, you can do that, and then just go in subtly with the actual stamped impression. And then what we will do is we will pop that onto a matte layer of a die cut circle. And then what I'm going to do is I've taken a strip, once again, watercolour card, 5 3/4 by 1.5. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the scallop shell edgeable, but I'm not really using it as an edgeable. I'm using it as an accent when it comes to my card bend. So all that I'm doing is I'm just going to line it up. I'm going to run this one through my Gemini, and then we'll assemble it.
Excellent stuff. Linda's in from Maryland. Hi to Sarah, who says that stamping platform really is a game changer. We've got the 6x6 on the show if you want to grab that. The plate, the mat, and also comes with some Nina card if you do need a stamping platform. Check the Shop the Day page. Evelyn Boyd says, my cousin is having a Roaring 20th birthday party for her granddaughter in March. What a perfect time for a birthday card.
Perfect.
Wow. What a perfect time to pick this up with that goodie bag as well, with all of those invitational stamps on. Dawn Mayo says, I'm so excited. I've just got my showstopper.
Awesome.
I've been waiting all week for this, and this is smart shopping. This is smart shopping, Dawn. I've added some tacky glue to get the free shipping. Win-win.
Perfect.
Yeah, because you're only, what, about $13.50 away from your free shipping, so absolutely brilliant. And Anne E. Cagle says, hey, Ben, last week you blamed me for lack of control. Not fair. I think it's been difficult over the last couple of weeks because we brought you some amazing collections. We brought you some brand new launches that are very difficult to resist. And as I've said, you know, if budget allows, then why would you not pick up this collection today? It's absolutely gorgeous and it is flying. Lynn Price says, I'm loving the sepia look. I'm definitely going to be trying this. And Gareth says, my template set will arrive today. I cannot wait. And again, think about using that in conjunction with this set. All those different projects you've got in your template library. Exactly. You can make the most gorgeous cards with this, can't you?
You absolutely can do. You can do that. You can go to town with the card, the pattern paper, and then the edgeable die. You know, if you go in with some of the concepts from that template library, I know we did sell it out last night, but if you manage to get your hands on it, then down the side of the stepper card, going in with that die there if you want to, of course, using the backdrop of one of the projects within the template library with the 3D embossing folder, you can do that. But keeping it simple when it comes to the mats and layers, of course, my style. But then what we're going to do is we're going to layer these ones up on with our foam pads. So if we pull these ones in, and then I'm going to go in with my 7x7 card blank here. Now you can do this, of course, on 6x6, but you know what I'm like. I love my white frame. I think it just finishes it off perfectly. Let's not forget our inserts. You know how I'm trying to work my way around incorporating inserts in with my cards and projects. Not going to add a sentiment at the moment because depending on demo of the day, if this isn't a winner, then this is going to be coming home with me, and then I can pop that in my stash and give to family or friends or whoever's birthday comes up next that this would be suitable for.
Does that mean don't vote for it then?
Well, no, because I do have the one that I've already pre-done, so you're all right. And to be and I'm not saying this lightly. When you see what Sarah's got planned later on, I think the toughness is going to be from Sarah and what she does later on. So you need a good up against Sarah, is what you're saying. You need the best one there, don't you? Well, yeah. She's so competitive at the minute. Yeah, isn't she just? You keep taking the stars down off the board, by the way. Of course I do. Oh yeah, I thought so. Of course I do. Yeah, I've not done it all the time. Right. I think I'm not the only one that's doing it. But yeah, calls herself a dragon and puts the stars up. Hey, no, I'm taking them down. I'm taking. No, she didn't earn them. She didn't earn them. She's not getting them.
He's the
no.
dragon hunter. Isn't he?
Yeah,
He
I
don't
like
care.
that.
He don't care.
And then what
Great.
I've done, a strip of our multi-purpose card, and I've gone in together forever. That's me and you, bromance.
Romance, mate.
Yep.
Always.
Bromance, and I've stamped it out. And then what I've done is I've gone in with a strip of the mirror card that I used as well. That was Fryer Brown Quick Dry that I used to pull it all together. And then all that I'm going to do is let's go in with, I'm going to use my tacky for this. So I'm going to set that to the side. So instead of having it kind of tucked in, Ben, or tucked in at the side like you would tend to see them, what I'm doing is I'm going to have that kind of mid-float. So it's giving another element to it, another rise to it. So all that I'm going to do is I'm going to put my tacky glue into here, and I'm going to then position that one to the side here. We're going to hold it in. Once again, giving it another rise. You can keep it flat if you want to, but I'm going to go in with my foam pad. That can go along the bottom here. Yep, that's fine. And then let's do one dot, one dot. Let's come in with 2 of the sequence.
Tracy's just asking, did you cut the 7x7 card yourself? I want that size, she says.
7x7. So I'm presuming Tracy must be across the pond because...
potentially.
Yes, because you guys stateside, I know, find it very hard to get carte blanches in different sizes, even simple sizes. You're very, very limited. Here in the UK, we're lucky. We've got 8x8, 6x6, 5x7. We've got all the different sizes. If you are stateside and you don't have your own, cut one piece of multi-purpose card to 7x7, cut another one to 7x7.5 and score at the half-inch mark, and then join them together. So then you've got your card blank.
Perfect.
But then there we go.
Hey, that is brilliant.
So if I put that one in, so I've got the insert ready to go, a stamp, whatever insert I want to do. The only difference I've done within this one here, and I don't have any with me today, is added a few gold gems. That was the only difference, but there we go.
That is gorgeous. You know what? It incorporates so much, doesn't it? The white space is gorgeous, that sort of sepia print, and that gorgeous green that you're going to get in there as well, running through the paper pad, through the linen cardstock as well. It's like those kind of like 1920 style bureaus that you know, you see. It's absolutely gorgeous the way our team have captured all of the details of this era within this particular collection. And let me just tell you here, right, we're 40 minutes into the day. I mean, we're not even officially launching this until 2 o'clock, and 40% of the showstopper has gone. You are going to have to be quick on this, guys. I'm not even joking you. It was so busy this morning. People have been waiting for this. People are jumping in, grabbing the showstopper, adding in extras as well. There's that design that you've just seen Craig use in the 12x12. We've, I mean, beautifully foiled this paper pad. It is stunning, and as I said a little bit earlier on, I think we've captured the essence of the era so well. As Craig was saying, you think about, you know, the Empire State Building. I was mentioning that beautiful hotel down in South Devon where they film a lot of the episodes of Poirot. I mean, the papers here would just look beautiful on the wall, wouldn't they? I mean, if you love your Art Deco, you want these on rolls so you can stick them up on the wall and wallpaper your house to them, because they are next level. The foiling is gorgeous, and again, the design's stunning. You've got 24 double-sided sheets within the, look at the feathers, 24 double-sided sheets within the 12x12 pad, and you get this mirrored in the 6x6 as well. So smaller version in that 6x6 pad. Alongside that, you've then got that beautiful cardstock. The linen cardstock is included, so you're getting 24 sheets of that included as well in the corresponding colours. Love the green that we've got in there as well, but we've picked out all of the colours that we've used within the paper pad collection, and then you've got them in block colours within your linen cardstock. That's the smaller version, so the 6x6 just beautifully mirrors and mimics the 12x12. Look at the sheen and shine. And then, oh boy, this acetate, 380 micron. It is such a thick weight, thickest we've done, we think, in one of these collections. Listen. That's the thickness that you're... Yeah. Oh, no, he got me. Oh, why did I fall for that one? So you've got that, all these different designs, 3 of them, and you're getting them 4 times over. Look at the foiling on there. The gold is absolutely amazing. Look at the sheen, look at the shine, and the designs we absolutely love. That clamshell design, again, very evocative of the era. We've caught beautifully on that acetate. So that's also included. The only way to get that is in the showstopper, or indeed, you can get it in the full collection, but the best way to go is get the showstopper. You can't get that individually. So go for either the showstopper or that full bundle. We've got beautiful gilding flakes in there as well. We've got stunning organza ribbon, all coordinating beautifully with this collection, and then 50 grams of your beautiful sequins too, that you're going to be, yes, making your shakers with, but adorning all of your cards with too. Just beautiful. And then the hardware, there's loads in here. The stamps are amazing. Some really, really stunning sentences here. Things like, thanks for being there, to a fabulous friend, just a note, have a roaring good time. And again, all of the designs that you've got there are in that Art Deco theme. We've got some really quirky, fun stamp sets as well, with these beautiful ladies at the party. She's got her martini on the go there. This lady getting ready, I think, for a dance. And this lady here, look at this beautiful stamp set, Together Forever. As you've just seen, beautiful imagery and some beautiful extra stamps that you can be working with. We've got the Art Deco frame here. Again, how gorgeous is that? Giving you that beautiful embossed detail, but you've got the cut through there too. 3D embossing folders, the floral deco, absolutely gorgeous. And then all of your dies. That scallop shell again, which we saw through on the papers and on your acetate, you've got as an edgeable. You've got the beautiful showgirl here, who you saw, well, I'll show you again. Look, on that blog project here, which you can see on our website. So if you want more inspiration on top of what you're going to get from Craig and Sarah today, do check that out on our website. The Charleston couple, I mean, if there's any dance that you sort of said to someone, name a dance in the 20s, it would have to be the Charleston. And then that beautiful fancy feather, nice big size die that as well. Really, really stunning collection. And that is the full collection, right? However, it doesn't finish there, because if you're getting the showstopper, you get your goodie bag included as well. Don't buy the collection on its own, because you get this for free, £39 or $48 worth of goodies. It's the same price, but you get this for free. And it's so brilliant that we give you the Happy Summertime from the Sarah Signature Garden Party collection, because like the lady, I think it was Evelyn, who mentioned earlier on that one of her family's having a Roaring Twenties party later on in the year. Well, you've got all of your ordinals there, all of your numbers, all of your invites there to be able to make up invites with your collection for a Roaring Twenties party. On top of that, you're going to get the beautiful hanging sign and vine for free, stamp and dies from the Country Lane collection. You're going to get the mystical unicorn stamp and die set from the Enchanted Dreams. And also from that collection, Country Lane, you've got those beautiful butterflies too. So that is all for free within this set when you go for the showstopper, worth £39 or $48. Grab it whilst you can. Over 40% of the stock has disappeared. Get all of those extras as well whilst we've still got them. So if you've gone for the full collection, add in more of those paper pads, add in more of the card as well, because you know what, that will disappear. It's always the paper pads that disappear first. So get as many as you need and then buy more. We are going to give you opportunity to check out. We'll read a few more comments in just a second as well, because loads of you are shopping right now. But listen, if you are fairly new to us, let us give you some information about our fantastic club. But go to the checkout. Go, go, go.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
The one that was really funny, Ben. You did.
It was better than your I'm a gnome and I live in a caravan.
I am a gnome and I live in a caravan.
Can we clip that? We'll do it. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
We've got a double bill of great news for our US crafters. You'll now pay less for delivery and your parcels will arrive in double quick time. Our team has joined forces with UPS to speed up the delivery of Crafters Companion orders across the USA. Order online with us and your crafting treats will arrive on your doorstep in just 2 to 3 business days. And shipping will cost just $9.95, so you can treat yourself to even more crafting goodies. So head over to the Crafters Companion website to place your order today. You'll be getting creative with all your treats in no time at all. If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablets or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are. Oh, we are busy. We are so busy. The Roaring Twenties, I'm nicking his gag. The Roaring Twenties is roaring out of the building. So many of you just checked out your baskets then, so let that be a warning that you can't dilly-dally. No flapping around today. You need to be in double quick. Gareth. I love this. He says, I'm not being tempted by this. I'm not being tempted by this. I bet you are. You are, aren't you? You're, Gareth, let us know if you dive in. The thing is, I know I tell you to buy everything, and I know people have budgets. Do they? Maybe. Some people do. If you don't want to go for the full collection, or maybe you can't afford, you can buy individual items and make up your own mini bundle, spend over 50 and save an extra 10%. So that might be the way to do it. Or maybe, you got 20, 30 pounds spent, whatever it might be, jump in and pick out the bits that you want. Get the consumables more than anything, because those will be the first to disappear. Denise says, first time I've been able to watch Wake Up Call live, but unable to sleep. Well, hopefully we're not sending you back to sleep with our chat and demos today. And Christina Clark says, I'm meant to be getting stuff to make wedding invitations. This isn't helping, lol. Sandra says, I'm just waiting for my mount board supply to arrive. Michelle definitely floated my boat on Saturday. Loads of mount board demos on Saturday. And Christina Clark said, I've just got a parcel out for delivery. Can you let me know in the comments what you've bought? Have you gone for the showstopper? Have you gone for individual items? Have you bought the showstopper and then potentially added in more paper pads? How are you shopping today? I need to know, please. Let's get back over to Craig though, because I think whilst it's nice to see exactly what you get in the collection, showed you just before the break, nice to see some more demos and also some more great ideas. Craig, what have you got to show us?
Rightio, so we'll do a demonstration just in a minute. We'll show you some finished samples first of all. I believe, so this is the blog post that you've got here, because Liam's written it on the back for me saying this is the blog post that he's done. Now it does light up, but the batteries have gone dead, I think. So,
oh no, they're flashing.
You can just see them. You can just see them in the background. So yeah, so these ones here, so you do them 3 times, the lights stay on, and then the different other presses that twinkle away. But this is the blog post, so you're going to find that across on our website, where he's created this phenomenal box. In actual fact, the way that you can see, so you can actually put little bits and pieces in the back as well if you want to. That is absolutely exquisite. You've got sort of that diorama box, that theatre box sort of feel to it, because you've got the layers in the middle. It is absolutely beautifully done. You're going to be bringing in your luxury cardstock. You're going to be bringing in your metallic card, your Centura Pearl, but all of that beautifully done. So that is the blog post that you're going to find across on our website. But then look at these ones here. Now, what I found when I was going through the finished samples, Ben, is there's big cards, there's small cards, there's concept cards, there's boxes, there's projects. It really, really does enable you to do so many different crafts when it comes to this collection. Letterpressing with your ink, letterpressing with your Stay Sticky glue, and then going in with the flakes on top of that one. I mean, look at this one here.
Oh, that's
Isn't that fab?
That is brilliant.
How fab is that?
That's a theatre card, isn't it? But with the couple coming down.
It reminds you, not that I don't watch this, but it's got that Strictly Come Dancing feel to it, and that backdrop. You know, when I've seen clips of that, when they're walking down the stairs, they've got that feel. Brilliant show, apparently. So you've got that one there.
You loved it. Well, you watched Star as you, didn't you? But other than that, you know, you weren't that bothered, were you?
Yeah,
Cheered Sarah on.
Well, you see, as you know, Ben, here in the UK, it was always Strictly and X Factor on at the same time. I was always X Factor.
Yeah.
But look at all these ones, you know, your concept, your kinetic, your folding, your trifolds, all of your side stepper cards.
Look at that one.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Has that got the sequins in it?
It does, yeah. So that is a shaker.
Whoop, whoop.
So not only have you got your shell edgeables at the side here, but then you've got your cut and emboss folder, you've got your acetate, you've got that shaker element right in the back, you've got that dancing couple. I was saying last night, what that reminds me of as well, you know, towards the start of not White Christmas. No, it is. It is a beautiful life, isn't it?
It's a wonderful life.
It's a wonderful life.
Yes.
Second here, Ben. What is the one at the start where they're dancing on the indoor swimming pool and then it opens up?
Oh, isn't that is it Holiday Inn?
So is it?
Isn't it follow up to White Christmas? Someone will tell us. I don't think it's A Wonderful Life, is it? It's not that.
No, and I was saying White Christmas last night, and then I've just been thinking, I was like, no, because White Christmas was in the war, and...
Yeah.
So anyway...
Someone will tell us.
Yeah, someone will tell us. Someone will tell us. But that's what that couple reminds me of, as if they're on that indoor swimming pool, you know, when the pool, top of the pool is closing. Well, it is a wonderful life. It is a wonderful life, yeah. So yeah, you've got that feel with them there. But using it as that silhouette feature within the black cardstock. I think this was one that Corin done. It is. Corin done this one within one of maybe a preview show or something.
First look, maybe, was it?
Probably, yeah. So she's done that one. But then
brilliant.
But the colour changes from the blues to the wines, but then bringing in your water reactive inks, you can see the different looks. Seeing again about the white, how well the white works. This is the dye we're going to be using just in a moment there. But then look at these as well. So your fold outs, you know, if you love to do your fold out cards, if you love to do your kind of like your screen cards, your separate cards, you can be doing that. I mean, such an effective way. What about this one as well? This, I would say, has come at that perfect time when said item yesterday sold out. It's
like a triple stepper.
Yeah. Isn't that fab?
Oh!
Isn't that fab? Bianca's made that one.
That's incredible.
With the feathers. And this really showcases the size of the feathers, the peacock feathers. It really is beautiful. And then last one for now anyway.
Come on.
Here. Again, the feathers
like
there.
Like a tower card,
Isn't that gorgeous? And our Julia made that one.
Oh, wow,
yeah,
amazing.
She did. So really, really impactful with, of course, the feathers at the side there, but having your tunnels down the side there, cut and emboss with the couple, that sentiment. It is absolutely phenomenal. So what I'm going to do is let's tidy all that later on and let's go into our next demonstration here, because what I'm going to do is I've gone in with some of that gorgeous, kind of like that ruby red or that wine linen cardstock, and we're also going to go in with the gorgeous lady, the showgirl here. And with this one, another reason I love this one is it's a cut in or a cut out. So use the die on its own, it's going to cut into your cardstock. Use the outer die, then it's going to take it out. What I have already done though is I've just cut it to size, so it's 2 3/4 by 5, because I wanted a little bit more of a bigger border than what I would get if I used the outer die. So what we can then do is we can go in and let's then secure that one. And then what I'm also going to do actually, Ben, for speed, let's put it through our mini, because even this one's going to go through the mini.
Good stuff.
So we're just going to run that one through. And then what I'm also going to do is if I take that one out, I mean, look.
Oh, brilliant.
Isn't that? It's actually better against
Looks
that white.
amazing.
You can see it. Now, snip in. So if you snip away that ring, you've got to just stay at that stance.
Yeah.
With our arm out, our leg out. But what we are going to do, we're going to do something that's going to be a little bit of a trick of the eye.
Oh.
So let's take this one again. This is now still from our gold luxury card. And this one is the satin that's in the pack.
Oh, the glitter, the mirror and the satin collection.
That's right,
Yeah.
Yep. And same size, this panel. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to run this one through. The sizes of the pieces that come out means it's going to be a great one to do a paper piece in if you want to. But if we take that one out, and then we're just going to pop these bits out. If you've got your little brush, then of course you can use that. Any of these little highlighted detail, all of these. And then what we're going to do is let's go back in with our first one.
Okay.
And I'm going to go in with my tacky glue. Use your dotty if you've got any remaining at home. But we're going to do, of course, a drop shadow that I do like to do. So if we do this layer first, and I'm just dabbing all the way around, so I'm not going all the way into every individual piece. We're just dabbing. If you've got your spray, of course, that would work.
Yeah.
I've got just a little bit, just in the foot I need to pop out. So normal drop shadow that I do, so I take down to the bottom right hand corner. So all I'm going to do is hover and then pull down ever so slightly. So what we can then do is then move that into position. So I've got a little bit of a millimetre or so.
So good with your drop shadows. The one thing that I think I said to you last time, I really struggle whenever I've tried it to kind of get it in the exact position. But you pull down to the right, don't you, a little bit?
Pull down to the right, yeah. So
Yeah.
I hover direct over the top and then
Yeah.
I just pull down to the right hand side. You can do it anyway.
Yeah.
But that's the way that I like to do it. And for me, the ease of way to create it is the tacky glue.
Yeah.
You've got that little bit of
Move
manoeuvrability.
time, yeah.
Now, what I'm then going to do is, we are going to emboss this, but I just want to show you what I mean by trickery of the eye. So that's going to sit on top of that once it's embossed. But what I'm going to do with a slightly smaller piece of that same red cardstock that comes included, that's going to go underneath.
Oh, okay.
And then look
That
at
looks amazing.
How fab does that look?
That's
so
very
it's going to
clever.
go onto our embossed background, and you know it still looks lovely if you use it like that. But then by using that same colour,
Very
but
clever.
in that back, it's got that highlight all the way round.
Yeah.
So we will stick that on in a moment. But let's go in with our floral deco, and it's a 3D embossing folder, 4x6. So I've trimmed it to just a little bit smaller than the 4x6. So it's actually the same size as the actual design that's in the middle. And then we're going to go in, with it being our 3D base cutting plate, we're going to do our magnetic, and then we're going to do our top plate. That's then going to run all the way through it. Here she comes.
Oh, you're
Here she
right.
comes.
I've just come to check on you. You're not selling all my stock, are you?
Yes.
Maybe.
I love how Ben.
Way to go. It's the way to go. I'll get that. I'll get that. Yeah.
I love how
Let's
Ben
go.
was straight in there with a yes.
40% of the showstopper's already gone, Sarah.
40% of my showstopper.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, listen, it's 2 hours. I'm coming up, guys. Just save me a bit.
A little bit. A little smidge.
Only a little bit.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
I've got a
little
whole
smidge.
2 hours. It's not about you today, Craig. It's very much about me.
To
Yeah,
be
Craig.
fair, what was I saying about the demos?
Well, he did say
I did say I've got
you've
no
got
chance
some-
of demo
yeah,
of the day
he said you've got
today
some cracking
because
demos
you've
coming
got
up.
cracking demos. So, got your back there.
Like your top, Sarah. Very,
Sparkling, glittery.
Sparkling.
yeah, it kind of works,
Very.
I think, with what we're doing today.
It wasn't an accident.
Oh,
No.
I do
sort
try
that
and
out.
coordinate with the product when
There's
possible.
beads and everything. Is that sequins from the past?
Yeah, stuck 'em on.
But it is that sort of idea. I thought it would be nice. Yes, I tell you what, mind, I knew everyone would love this.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
40% of the show still.
Yeah.
You do know it's completely sold out on HSN as well, and it completely sold out when we were on Hobby Maker and it's on QVC. That's what. So I think this actually might be the last of the stock that we have available anywhere.
Yeah, because this is the stock that we've got now, as you say, sold out, it's gone.
That's it. So
There you go.
just some of it.
Some of
Leave
it.
me some. Leave me some to get me through this afternoon.
It's everyone at home you need to be
That's
speaking
it.
to.
Leave me some, guys.
Never
Leave
seen a
me
bag like
some.
this.
I'll see you at 2 o'clock.
Yes, don't miss the demos.
Yep.
Don't miss the demos for sure. All righty-o. So we
That threw you,
ran
didn't
that
it?
one through. What was that?
That threw you, didn't it?
That did. That really did. And I'm standing there and I can see my plates going out the side
Yeah.
there. I thought there's 2 ways I can go. Just round her or just through her. And I thought, do you know what? Nah,
Just
let's
leave
go for
it.
the secret third option. Just let them drop.
Yeah.
Let them drop. But look at that one there onto the white cardstock. So you've got that 3D depth. Now, letterpress it. Go over layers with ink if you want to. I'm not. What I would then do is, I tell you what, we've got loads and loads to show, so I'm not going to wait to do what I was away to do. I've pre-done it.
Oh, wow.
I've gone in with selective gems, just from my own stash here. Now, the reason I've left that blank is because we're going to pop our lovely lady over the top, but you've got areas within that embossed detail that you can then put little pinpoint detail, of course, of your gems. It could be your sequins if you so wish. But let's go in now and then let's start to layer these ones up. It is a 5x7 card, Ben, but it's a top fold 5x7.
Yeah.
Do like my top fold cards. And then we're going to put this one on into place. I've also done what I've usually do. It's created my own little insert, but I've made this one slightly smaller. I don't always necessarily have my inserts the same size. I have a little bit of a play with the sizes. Sometimes what it does is it adds extra when I say adds extra detail, what I mean by that is sometimes when you open a card, you expect the inside to be the same size as the outside, where it's a nice little bit of a surprise where you've got a smaller insert. It's lovely, it's decorated. It'll say whatever you want it to say, of course. And then let's go in. So we've got our embossed layer here. Going in with my tape, of course. You know, I love my tape. The tape is on the website, the finger lift tape. But what I am going to do is pop that one into here. So if I layer that one on, like so.
Did I dream, or is this the card or the project where you've taken sort of elements of that emboss and just like coloured them? Or have I dreamt that? I think I might have dreamt that.
I think you might have dreamt that.
Ah, not on this demo then.
Not in this demo.
Oh, okay.
Not in this one.
No, carry on.
Not in any of my demos, no.
Oh.
Oh, see, you've been dreaming about this collection,
I
Ben.
have been dreaming about work.
With this collection, going back to the reason I've done a tentfold card, is I've got a lot of height to it. I've got a lot of weight to it. This will look beautiful all on one level. Please don't feel as though you have to do your 3D foam. But of course, the more height, the more level that you've got, the more weight there is. So if you have I'll go from up ahead. So if you have a normal opening card, Ben, then what would happen usually is there's too much weight, so the card falls over. If that's the case, then what to do is do a top fold card, because then that balances the weight of the card. So let's go back to our showgirl, and then I'm going to go in. Once again, I'm going to go in. I'm going to add my tacky glue on. So we're just going to work our way all the way round.
Hi.
We're adding it on. Are you trying to find that card? Have you? Are you convinced that you've definitely seen a card like that?
Yeah, I'm sure. Maybe I didn't.
Yeah.
By the way, these are flying out now. Ever since Sarah said don't buy it, you're all buying it. Lillian says, sell it out, sell it out. Nah, I must have jumped it.
Must have dreamt it. Yeah. Definitely not the few that you've got.
I'll have a look.
Have a look. We could be dancing together.
I think it's my age.
His name is Ben. He is a show boy.
Boy. With yellow feathers in his hair and a waistcoat down to there. Yeah. Carry on. I'm having a moment.
You've got that backdrop now. We've got some of these gems, but then when we layer that over the top, it really does pull out the highlight from the gold. So let's go in once again. I thought they were individual foam pads. Yeah, they are as well. I thought, not used to seeing big square ones. Let's take them ones off. Let's not be too...
Talking about big squares, I still haven't taken your sausage home.
Have you not? Is it still in the fridge?
Will you remind me later on tonight? I'll have that for me tea.
Yeah.
We'll be in there later on. Oh, is it in the gallery fridge?
Yeah, it's in the gallery fridge.
Right.
The one that you left from the last time I was in Scotland in Christina's freezer, I have taken that one home.
Have you eaten it?
It's defrosted in the
Fridge.
living room freezer. Living room freezer.
Living room freezer. How the other half live, eh? How the other half live?
Oh my gosh.
In my living room freezer.
And the thing is, it's in the kitchen fridge.
Yeah.
I've let it defrost
Close.
in the kitchen fridge. Not even in the freezer. Not even in the freezer. But yeah, so I'll eat that. Watch it have the fresh stuff, Ben.
Thank you. I shall take it. I'll take it home. I might have it tonight for me dinner.
I had some for breakfast this morning.
Sausage?
Yeah. I don't tend to eat quite a lot, or I don't tend to eat a lot at breakfast, should I say. But I did. I was up a little bit earlier, so I put my sausage in the oven.
John. It's John. Oh.
Oh. I cooked it in the oven. In actual fact, I cooked it in the air fryer. I'm kind of just making this worse for myself now. Yeah.
You got an air fryer as well?
Yeah.
We haven't talked about air fryers the other day. I'm
Yeah.
the only person here who hasn't got one, I think.
All you need, about 160, 10 minutes, that's it. It's
That's
done.
it.
Absolutely perfect. Yeah, it's delicious. You'll enjoy it.
Oh, dear.
But then look at that sentiment stamp that I've used. You've got all of these. You've got your square ones, your rectangle ones, but then you've got your corners, your borders as well, if you want to use them. And then once again, what I've done is I've just layered that onto a piece of gold satin to pull in from the highlight that we've created. Add more height, more with the foam pads, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down into here. And then what I've also done is I've taken some of that organza ribbon and I've done a little bit of a bow. Let's go in with a glue gel here. Now with the glue gel, I'm just going to add that into place, and then what I'm also going to do to finish off is let's take 3 of these sequins and we'll just dot them about.
Mary Cilia says, hello, Crafters Companion team. Hello. And my crafting family, you say hello. I've just treated myself and I've bought this fabulous Roaring 20 showstopper. Boom. And thank you so much. Well done, Mary. You'll love it. Lillian says, for a second, I thought Ben was saying Craig is square. Then I remembered the square sausage. Craig is not square. He's very hip, cool and trendy, just like me. Good morning, everyone, says Kerry. How amazing is this collection? And Annie Cagle says, I'm glad someone said freezer. I have a ham to put in there if I can find room. Oh, yes. Ooh. Make sure you get your ham in the freezer. You're welcome for the reminder. And Alison Lee says, my son always called it square sausage, and anybody visiting from Scotland had to bring him a block of it back. Whenever he goes to Scotland now, we insist, don't come back without it.
No, come back with packs of it. Yeah. Lorne sausage, but we call it square sausage.
Wow, look at this.
Incredible. So 5x7 top fold card, but that little bit of a trickery on the eyes when it comes to the showgirl there with that highlight ring all the way around there. But we've got the layer with the linen card, the layer with the 3D. We've got the layer, of course, with the double-sided papers, but then let's not forget about the layer with the sentiment and then the layer with the showgirl herself.
Oh, fantastic. You guys have fallen in love with this collection. Well over 40% of the stock has gone. Remember, order the Showstopper. That's the one you need to go for. The Showstopper, same price as the collection on its own, but if you buy the collection on its own, you won't get the free Sarah Signature goodie bag, which is an extra £39 or $48 worth of Sarah Signature goodies. So please make sure you get that Showstopper, and you must get it if you want the acetates. The only way to get the acetate is to buy the Showstopper. But what a collection it is. One of the most stunning standout collections, Sarah Signature collections that we have seen as far as I'm concerned. £86.93 for the full collection, or $111.46. And as I think it was Dawn earlier on pointed out, course, you're only about $13.50 away from your free shipping. So maybe put in another paper pad, maybe put in some of the other consumables, maybe put in some adhesives to get to that free shipping of $125. Stephanie said, placed my order last night. Now I can sit back and watch the demo. So exciting. More to come with Craig. Loads more to come with Sarah. The official launch in, about an hour and 45. She's got up to 8 demos lined up in that 2 hours. So it's going to be immense. Kerry Carney, I've ordered 4 paper pads. You can call me Christine Jr. How many of you bought, proper Christine, how many of you bought? I'd love to know. Stunning, says Janine. Lois says, gorgeous card. What a gorgeous card, says Lizar. Beautiful, says Laurie. Dawn says, what a lovely card. Crazy for your card, Craig, says Denise Stars. Crazy. Crazy for... No. Carolyn says, beautiful, Craig, great demo. And Linda Vasquez says, love the inspiration. Great demo, Craig. That's the thing as well, isn't it, about us, is you can take away the collection, but take away all of the information and inspiration as well.
What doesn't win demo of the show, the other ones that I've got, I'll personally do a giveaway with them on my Facebook page. Well, I'll do it Facebook and Instagram, so I'll give them away.
What are you like, eh? What is he like? Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Amazing, gorgeous cards, Craig. Giving me great ideas, says Evelyn Boyd. And before we move on, Zoe Carver says, but is the sausage like the blending tool, called square, but actually rectangle?
Well, good point. Good point, yeah. Or is it oblong?
Oblong is rectangle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. All these unanswered questions, about sausages. The Shimmer ink pad collection, back in stock yesterday. These have been absolutely monstering out of the building. Thank goodness that we had a fairly large stock of these. I mean, they are gorgeous, aren't they? Highly pigmented, that pearlescent sheen, the gorgeous finish that you're going to get with these. Great for all of your stamping, for your lettering, for making your backgrounds with, for your embossing, and for your blending. I mean, you're getting these 10 absolutely stunning colours right here, and it's the first time, other than yesterday, that we've had all 10 of these in stock pretty much since birthday. So it's your opportunity to grab these with both hands and run. £43.13 gets you the full collection, or $57.53. All of these beautiful colours are included. So toffee apple, your peach rose, queen bee, lime soda, frosty mint and tropic blue, and then you've got your starry sky, that stunning amethyst. Look at that. You've got the sugar plum and your raspberry included in there as well. These are stocked individually too, so if you did miss out on these and you want to kind of complete your collection, you can do that, but they are absolutely stunning, giving you that gorgeous shimmer. And you'll notice as well with these pads, slightly different design to the ones that we've brought you previously. Ergonomically designed, so they're going to fit into your hand nice and easily, whether you're left-handed or right-handed, because a lot of people I know just like to take these straight to their cardstock and kind of make their own colours of almost Centura Pearl, because that's the kind of look that you're going to get when you place this down onto your card, that really beautiful sheen and pearlescent finish that you would expect from that. I also love with this the fact that you've got that kind of teardrop effect, so it comes down to a point here. So if you do again want to do finer detail with these, then of course you have got the ability to be able to do that as well. But however you decide to buy these, whether you go for the full collection or indeed if you just pick and choose these, maybe to kind of complete the collection, because if you manage to get your hands on 3 or 4 of these after they sold out, brilliant. But what I want to say is don't wait, get these now, because once these do sell out, I think it is going to be another question of, well, when we'll be able to get them back in again. If you've already bought, you might want to top up and grab them, but they are still very, very busy indeed. £43.13 or $57.53 is your platinum price. Now, another launch that we had yesterday was this brand new, I'm calling it the Arnie folder, because it is absolutely massive. If you've bought our small stamp and die folder before, you'll have stored all your dies, stamps in there and absolutely loved it. If you've bought our larger one, again, you'll have bought it and absolutely loved it. This one stores so much more. Looks the same, doesn't it? Beautiful design. Got our company lettering on there, beautiful stitching and detailing on the handling, that sort of nice wide thick handle as well, so you can carry everything and not have it dig into your fingers. But then when we turn it round, you can see that this is going to hold so much for you. Zip up all the way around, and as we unzip this, inside, I mean, you pretty much stored like a mini craft room in there. That's the difference with this one. It's got these amazing pockets, right? So there's actually 4 pockets in each of the dividers, if you like, so 12 pockets in total, and you can store literally pretty much anything in there. As you can see in ours, we've got some bottles of glue, we've got foam pads and tape, there's some glossy highlights in there, we've got some of our tri-blend pens, we've got little beads and ink pads and blending tools, we've got some of our plates in there. The pockets are big, they're spacious, so you can store lots and lots within these. And as I said yesterday, the great thing for me about this is, yes, it's a great way to transport and kind of get everything organised. But again, like with the tri-blend carry case that we've got, you can pull out the central panels of these. So if you just want to take maybe one of the packs with you, maybe you're going on holiday, maybe just going away for a few days and you don't need to take the full container, you can stock into these whatever it is that you need, whatever it is that you're working on, and take them with you. Each panel, as I've said, is 2 separate compartments. They zip up nice and easily. They're clear, so you can see everything that's within them. And of course, they're wipe clean. So if you do have any leakages or spills, you can simply wipe clean and you're ready to go. And you can pretty much, as we said, store most of your crafty goodies in there. I like Jan's idea when we launched these yesterday, saying that she's going to grab one of these and use it just for bits and pieces as far as like our offcuts are concerned, with her cardstock, her scraps, because she never quite knows what to do with them, where to put them. But again, you can compartmentalise them here in this sort of system. But however you use this, if it's storage that you're after, this is a brilliant solution as far as I'm concerned. And I love the fact, I'll show you all of them, they all come out as well. So you know, Charlotte yesterday was mesmerised by this, and she loved the idea of just you know, taking everything out and then, you know, maybe using that to store some of your papers in or your cardstock. It's entirely up to you how you use it, but it's a great system. It really, really is. Oh, yeah.
Your dad jokes.
Do you know what you can store in there? Your square sausage. No come back for that one, have you? Hey, hey.
You know what you can store in there?
What can I store in there?
What?
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 What? You won't get that unless you've seen our Insta story.
What would you, seriously, what would you store in here though?
What?
No, seriously, what would you store in here?
What?
No, I'm being serious now. I'm being serious. What would you store in yours?
It
doesn't matter what you store in yours!
I can't believe I fell for that one. I cannot believe I fell for that one. Oh my God.
No, I'm being serious now. I'm being serious.
You say I'm being serious all you want now. Past it. What?
Wait, what? What are you going to store? Oh, it's not going to play now. Let us know in the comments what you would store in yours, because I do genuinely.
What?
I do genuinely want to know. Know your role, Craig. And
stop your dad jokes.
right, let's get back onto it, because we're going to get told off for mucking about here. I think we've been quite sensible today.
I think we have.
Seeing as it is a brand new launch, we put our sensible pants on because we have to be a bit more sensible. Beautiful beginnings tonight will be off the wall. So back to normal, Ben and Craig. Roaring 20s Showstopper collection, approaching half the stock of this has gone. Yes, wow. You're going to have to be fast if you want to get it. And let's bear in mind as well that more people will be checking this out in that hour in between shows. So by the time we get to the official launch with Sarah, we could be looking at 60, maybe 70% of the stock gone. So you have got to be quick. Loads of you just commenting before you see another demo. Bought the binder yesterday, says Carolyn, looks brilliant. Yes, Michelle, sorry. No, Ben, it's the Crafter's briefcase. Yes, Crafter's briefcase. Lynn says, I absolutely love my Shimmer inks. And Lillian says, Ben, if you remember to take it home, can you take a picture of your square sausage? I can't picture it. How is it in a block? Do you slice bits off? It's all... I tell you what.
It's all sliced.
I'll go after this show. Me and Craig will go to the gallery and we'll get the sausage out and we'll show you. I'll take a picture of it and I'll put it on my Instagram so that you can see exactly what it looks like. All right. Back to serious.
Now you're going to come back to me after saying
what? Let me. Oh, we're back. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Have you got another demo?
Yeah.
Lined up? Good news.
Let's go for it. Let's do a little bit of Gilded Waxes now. Let's go in. We're going to use our linen cardstock, the blue linen cardstock that comes included. and we'll use again the floral deco. So popping that one into place just here. Once again, I have then just cut that to size, and then we're going to go in base cutting plate. We're going to go in with our plastic and then our magnetic shim. We're going to rub that one, we're going to run that one through.
You're right over there.
We're going to go in with Empire Gold, because I was about to say we're going to rub the Empire Gold into the detail here. Now, of course, you can go with any of them, but I went with Empire Gold because Empire Gold, Empire State Building, Empire State Building, Art Deco. But either of them would work. The True Gold, of course, your Renaissance, they would all work really, really well.
All the Goodie waxes there, still with a 25% saving, which is amazing.
No way, really?
Yep, and the silver's back in stock as well, so all 5 there.
Wow.
Tracy's just bought the showstopper. She just told me,
Well
second
done.
showstopper this week. Boom.
Boom, boom.
Shake the room.
Shake the room.
They're flying, aren't they? Absolutely flying.
It's. I did know it was going to be busy, Ben, but this busy, it's just floored me.
It's one of those eras, isn't it? Because it is such a, I think, so evocative for like the designs and the music and the dance. And you think of like, you know, a lot of the films sort of hark back to this era, don't they? I think it's one of those eras. I always think like the 20s is a bit like the 60s, if you know what I mean. Everyone loves the 60s. Everyone loves the 20s. There's so much within that era to love. And I think we've kind of like bundled it all together in this collection. We've managed to capture that whole era within this collection. And just as a by the by, I know you're watching Craig using the gilding wax here. I do think that that is a perfect partner to add into your basket as well. So if you're in the States and you're on that 111.46 and you want free shipping, definitely pop in some of the gilding wax, because you'll use it a lot, Craig, with this set, I think, won't you?
Oh gosh, yeah. Gosh, yeah. Even if it's going round, you know, faux mats and layers. Now we are going to layer this onto some of the blue, but then you can even just go. Let's just do it. You can just go around and create that additional highlight when it comes to the edges of your mats and layers. So you don't necessarily only have to do these on the embossed detail. You can go around the layers as well.
Bottom of your screen for, that's one of the pots of the gilding wax, one of the golds. There's 4 different golds, and you've got your silver as well. We struggle to remember all of them. Empire, Renaissance,
So
King,
Gold.
and Antique, isn't it, the other one? Yeah.
And, you know, with you saying with the era, Ben, and the design and that, and I did say it last night, I've not said it yet, but I did say it last night, when it comes to crafting, you know, I've worked with other Art Deco collections in the past from other companies. I've never been a fan of the Art Deco collections. For me as a crafter, it's never floated my boat.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm not sure if it's because, you know, I've got family members that would love Art Deco themed cards or projects, but it's never something that I've really, I'm going to say it, I've never enjoyed crafting with over previous years. But, you know, and I can safely say this because you've seen my Insta posts and that yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I've had a I was doing Insta stories, I was doing music in the background of my stories when it comes to
He
this
was doing the Charleston whilst he was crafting.
I was going to town, and that's because I genuinely had a blast with this collection. And that's because it's the Crafter's Companion, it's the Leanne and product development spin that's on the collection. It's taken your Art Deco, it's taken, of course, the floral deco, but then bringing it into our layer of 3D embossing folder. It's our stance on the couple that are dancing. It's our stance on that seashell edgeable. It's, you know, the Crafter's Companion stance on the, of course, that Roaring 20s. And I'm saying I've loved it. I am loving it. I'm absolutely loving using this collection.
Have you got, just whilst you're there on the overhead, have you got a couple of the gilding waxes there, or only one in the gold? Just Altier is just asking whether or not we can just have a look at the different colours.
So
if you've got a few of them.
I've got King Gold here. I've got King Gold. So King Gold and then Empire Gold. Do you want to show them, Ben?
Well, you can show them if you want.
Do you want to do them here?
You've got them there.
So we've
just
got
a quick look.
So this one here that I've got, that I'm just tapping at the moment, that's Empire Gold.
Yeah.
And then this one here, what did I say it was? King Gold. So
okay.
That one's Empire Gold, and this one is King Gold. So you can see, you've got, I would say your Empire Gold is more of that true gold.
Yeah.
We can see. So that's the difference between those two. But as you said, Ben, you know, you do have silver, you've got Renaissance, and you've also got antique as well.
Excellent.
But when it comes to the two golds, that is the true closest to golds that you're going to get.
Thank you.
And then we're going to go onto the pattern paper here. This is the one that I've then gone and added a little accent outline with the gilding wax, and I use my finger. Again, go in with your stay sticky glue. That could be the flakes that are all the way around if you want to, because you've got them included as well.
Are the flakes a different coloured gold than previous offerings, Rhonda's asking?
That's a really good question, actually. That I'm not sure of.
Okay, well, you can find out, can't we? You can find out.
We'll certainly be able to find that one out. Whether it's a continuation from maybe the original gold that's come out. It's a nice little tester pot as well. If you've never tried the Gildan Flakes before, it's a nice little tester pot. But gone in with, of course, my linen card, the blue. And all that I've done with this one is just cut a couple of panels, a couple of strips. So we've gone earlier on with the greens and the sepias. We've gone in like with that ruby reds. We're now going in with the blues as well. But this could be bright blue, Ben. This could be pastel blue if you want it to be. It could be your metallic blue, anything like that. It can be any of those. I think sometimes we get set in, certainly in that Art Deco era, as to set tones of colours, but nothing stopping you from actually coming along. I don't need to put that one there just yet. I need to put this one onto here first. Yeah, nothing stopping you from incorporating your own card that you've got. You know, you maybe stocked up on your Centura Pearl bundles that we've done in the past.
Oh, yes.
That would work so well. So well.
Hazel Teresa says, good morning. I'm loving this set, but I've already met my budget for crafting yesterday, but I really need this one. I mean, if you have like a monthly budget, potentially you could roll a bit of March's budget into this one, couldn't you? Potentially, if you really want it. Because the problem is, if you wait till March, Teresa, I mean, it'll be gone.
Yeah.
Could disappear in a day.
We're here, obviously, human to human here. This is the case. We're not saying it as a scaremonger.
No.
We're not saying that for you to then, purchase it today. If we knew that we had a lot and we could say to you, do you know what? If you hang off till next month till you can go into your new budget, then yeah, absolutely do that. But, well, we're not even into the official 2-hour long show.
No. We're still an hour and a half away from it, and we're talking... Are we at half now, did you say? Nearly half? Approaching half the stock gone. Eek.
Right, let's then, because we'll see if we can even get one more demonstration before the end. So let's finish this one off. What I would say, in my opinion, as well as the linen cardstock, this collection, white multi-purpose, is going to be an absolute dream for this. And then depending on the tones that you want, you'll have seen already that my gold luxury card is one that I've been using quite a lot as well. So tell you what, all that I'm going to do is die cut that one out. So there is how it looks once I've die cut it out.
Yeah.
So I've done that in the white, I've done it in the blue, and I have also done it into the shedless glitter. So what I've already done, see, I'm going into a triple theme here because on Saturday night I've got a craft along with our confetti border dies.
Yeah, oh, I love those.
Yeah, and I'm doing like a triple concept in what we're making. We're doing triple embossing as well. We're using triple products. So I seem to have triple on the mind at the moment. But what I have done with this one, Ben, is I've done a drop shadow once again. So gold onto the blue, but let's triple it. So we're now going to go blue onto the white.
Okay.
So we're just going to add our tacky glue.
Just whilst you're gluing as well, Sandy's asking about gilding wax. Saying, shouldn't it be buffed after applying? I've seen Jan from Crafters buffing it, but don't recall seeing it used just as is. I think it depends on how much you use, Craig, doesn't it?
Definitely.
If you're going to buff it. If you're using a lot more, you'd buff it, wouldn't you?
Do you know what? If you can get into the habit of buffing it every time, do it. Do it. You will see a slight difference if you buff it, if you've added quite a lot. As exactly as you said, Ben, although it looks like a lot on camera, I didn't go over with too much of a heavier kind of layer of the Gildan wax. If you go very light, if you go very, very heavy, if you can get into the habit of buffing it, do it. It is worthwhile doing it, but it's not life and death if you don't do it or forget about doing it. So, well spotted, well spotted.
That was the deliberate mistake today. So
It was.
well done for spotting that, Sandy.
It really was. Well spotted.
Congratulations.
Gifts on its way to you.
Yeah.
And then the other bit I'll jump over at the moment is the stamping there. So I've gone in with our blue quick dry, shine like the stars there,
Aww.
simple matten layers, and I've gone around with the blue as well. That is your water reactive. And then this one, let's go in with, I'm just going to very, very quickly pop a couple of foam pads on so we can raise the couple. Because all my mats and layers, they are all on one level, but of course with the couple and the sentiment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to position it so it's as if old time in the theatre. You know where at the stage door or at the entrance, you know where you tend to have the big sign that tells you what the show is?
Yeah.
What's there?
The old
Then
billboards kind of thing.
That's it. So that's how I've incorporated it with that sentiment there. But then let's go in. Think about your heat embossing that you can be doing with the sentiment if you want. But let's layer that one up. All that I would then also do, because I've got Gildan wax there, what I'm going to do is add a little bit of tacky glue underneath my foam pads. I'm going to pop that there. I would add a couple more gold gems, but there we go.
That's amazing.
See how well the white works as well with this
Yeah.
collection? So that's what I've done, but all that I've done is added a few additional gold gems, but there we go. Shine like the stars.
Absolutely blooming loving this collection. Have you got it yet? If you haven't, what you're doing, you need to be quick. £86.93 for the full set, $111.46. As we said, if you're shopping in the US and you're picking this up, do make sure you round that up to the 125 if you can to get your free shipping. And go for the showstopper as well, whatever you do to get that free bag of extra goodies. Even if you've already got them, you may as well get them again, give them away as a gift, or indeed work twice as hard. This demo is a real winner, says Carolyn Wilson. I love the card. And Stephanie Theodis says, I think this collection would make fabulous birthday cards for 20-somethings. As I say, it's one of those eras that's sort of never gone away. There's so many people love to, watch the movies that are kind of 20s themed, listen to that music, throw parties. How many people have we seen today already talking about, throwing 20s parties? I just think you're going to absolutely love working with this. And I think you need to absolutely snap it up today. Get the showstopper and add in any more of those consumables as well that you can, particularly those 12 by 12 paper pads, and also that linen cardstock, which is flying today as well. Let's give you opportunity to check out when we come back. More of your comments, any more questions you want to fire in, and we'll squeeze in another quick demo as well before we have that all-important vote for the demo of the show. But head to the checkouts. The Roaring 20s is roaring out of here. Quick, 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 go!
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. So, join our family of craft experts with live tutorials and demonstrations every day. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products here on Crafters TV. Get creative and craft along with our amazing deals. Your next craft project is only a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week or watch on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook or our YouTube channel. You can chat to us, craft along and meet new friends in our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
You're all our time with each other! You're not through to boot camp. Get off!
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. So, stop what you're doing and enjoy the fun here on Crafters TV.
We've got a double bill of great news for our US crafters. You'll now pay less for delivery and your parcels will arrive in double quick time. Our team has joined forces with UPS to speed up the delivery of Crafters Companion orders across the USA. Order online with us and your crafting treats will arrive on your doorstep in just 2 to 3 business days. And shipping will cost just $9.95, so you can treat yourself to even more crafting goodies. So head over to the Crafters Companion website to place your order today. You'll be getting creative with all your treats in no time at all.
If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablets or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are. Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comfort of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafters Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze.
I think lots of people are watching the show and then checking out their baskets, because when we're giving you these breaks to check out, so many of you are doing it, and it's the best way to do it. Get checked out early. That's why I think so many of you get up now and watch these shows early doors, because you can snaffle all the deals, and then come 2 o'clock this afternoon here in the UK when Sarah's officially launching this collection, you can sit back and laugh, can't you? You can be like, ha, look at all those guys, ha ha, they're panicking, they're trying to get the last few remaining showstoppers. I've already got mine, ha ha. You can be very smug about the whole situation. We are now at officially 50% of the showstopper collection gone. Big numbers when you consider it doesn't even officially launch for another hour and 20 minutes. Crafty Angie just says, Craig, I'd love to have that card. It is a stunner. Remember, any of the cards that Craig makes today that don't win the demo of the show, Craig will be giving away on his Facebook page, so do make sure you check that out. By the way, if you are new and you want to find out what the rest of us, or what all of us get up to outside of the studio, just search for us with CC on all of the relevant social platforms. So Craig Laird CC, Ben Moseby CC, and you'll find us all there. We've all got our own pages. Dawn just saying outstanding cards today, Craig. And Crafty Angie says, Ben, I ordered my showstopper yesterday. I cannot wait to get it here. Craig, I'm saving this show to make that last card. Amazing.
Bless you.
And Paw Print ×4 says Craig has made amazing demos today. Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, it's not a bad warm-up show, is it? Not a bad warm-up show. Having Craig here bringing you all these amazing demos ready for the big launch with Sarah in just over an hour's time. But plan is to squeeze in one more demo, then we'll get the vote going, then we'll recap on the full bundle, and then we'll be just about done. So, Craig, what can you squeeze in about the next 10 minutes?
Right, how about a little bit of heat embossing right at the end? That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go in with special birthday wishes just for you. We've also got our black matte cardstock. Now the size of the card doesn't really matter at the moment because we'd end up trimming it down. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go into position. I'm going to go in with our translucent clear. So this is just our sticky ink pad, as we say. So we're going to give it a really, really nice coverage.
Okay.
So ink it up, ink it, ink it, ink it, ink it. Equally, if you don't have your embossing powders or you don't really like doing heat embossing, you know what's also going to work really well with this collection, Ben? Your Midas ink pads.
Oh,
will
yes.
work a treat with this collection.
Beautiful.
So start to use them.
Anything sort of goldy and sparkly is what you need to add in, isn't it?
Yeah. It's one of those collections that kind of really does allow you to add the gems, add the bling, you know, all of that.
More bling the better.
So I'm just making sure I've got that good coverage. The good thing with the stamping platform, we can go back on, let it set, and then stamp it. So I'm going to go in with some gold that I've got here. So let's bring that one in to carefully move that. If I'd remembered, you know what I'm like at home, I do forget to use an anti-static bag, but I think we'll be okay. So going in with some gold, let's take some scrap card to catch this up. So let's pop that one in, and then we're just going to sprinkle my gold over the top. Look at that, gorgeous. So let's pop this one on. Now, there's two things, two crafts, two kind of techniques that have predominantly got people into crafting, Ben.
Yeah.
One of them is cross stitch, believe it or not. Cross stitch is something that many people start, and then what they do is, by the way, if Corin's watching me, I'm sorry, she's going to have my guts for garters.
What,
She
put it
hates
on your
me
hand?
doing this. Hates me doing this, yeah. Just making sure I check the heat with my hand. So, yeah, cross stitching, because what many people will do is they'll do their cross stitching and
Let me feel how hot that is.
Go on then. Just, yeah, further down, make sure it comes to temperature.
Okay.
Oh! I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that. I knew that.
So what were you going to say?
Look at that. I'm going to tilt this so we can see that melting. By the way, that was a standing joke from our foil press many years ago
Yeah.
on another channel.
And I got you for real, didn't I?
So that's melting away. So yes, cross stitching. What many have done is they start with their cross stitching and then they create their own card blanks from it. And then when it comes to the card blanks, that has then got them into crafting, paper crafting. The other thing is heat embossing.
Yes.
We've seen that as a technique at a crafting event, consumer event, and then that's got them into crafting even more. Trim it with the guillotine, some of the gold.
Ooh,
Look at that.
wow.
There you are. So what we're going to do, I've created my own black card blank here. And what we're going to do, it's 6 by 6.
Yeah.
So I'm going to come down. You can of course go in with your scissors if you want. I'm going to use my V-blade paper trimmer. And then I'm just going to come down, and then what I'm doing is I'm just going to go in as well. I'm going to use the inches at the top. I'm going to have a look at the 3-inch mark, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull down to that centre cut that I've done, manoeuvre that out the way, and then I've kind of got, as I call it, it's like a stable door. I always just think of it as a stable door.
Oh yeah, it is, yeah.
As I say, you can do it with your scissors if you want to. But let's go in, before we do any mats and layers, I've got some gold here, and let's go in with our die. Look at
the
that
feather,
die.
you had to get that in.
Had to get that in. Had to get it in towards the end here. Just to say as well, am I right in thinking? Yeah. Now, actually, there's a good way to show you the size of it. Get the size of that, the Gemini mini folder.
Wow, yeah,
So
perfect.
that really does showcase the size. So I tell you what, let's do that. Cut down a little bit of time. And I would do this in the gold, and I would then also do it in the black, which I've already done. But let's move this one through. So run it through. Now, apart from, of course, your folders, many of these dies you'll be able to use with the mini. So that's a good thing to know as well. So take that one out. Now, even if you were to leave that in place, Ben,
Looks
it's that
gorgeous.
faux emboss, isn't it gorgeous? But it does come out. All these little bits, they're just going to pop out that we can see into here. So take your time, pop them all out. You can see that they are all cut, all perfectly. But what actually, yeah, let's just, I was away to say, I'll show you the one that I've done, but no, let's just finish popping these ones out. I do have just that little bit of time, and this won't take long to create. But going in here, even these little swirls that come out, Ben, start to keep them and use them.
Oh,
and
yeah.
incorporate them into the backdrop, expanding that flow when it comes to your backgrounds. But then let's go in with the black that I've already done, and you've guessed it, we're going to go in with our drop shadow.
Of course we are.
So for speed, I know they're not in stock, but I would at home be using my tacky glue.
Okay.
But for speed, because I really want to get the 4 in within this show. So let's add that one on. Let's go hover directly over the top. So this is kind of explain what you were on about earlier on.
Yeah,
Ben.
it's a
So
tricky thing to do sometimes, I think.
keep the base one flat.
Yeah.
And then what I do is I kind of hover directly over the top,
Yeah.
and then I pull down to the bottom right-hand corner. So hover directly and then just pull. And then at that point, so you can just see where that shadow appears from.
Yeah.
And you can decide, do you want it like a millimetre? Do you want it quite thick in that drop shadow? It's entirely up to yourself. But then we can then press that one into place. And then all that we're going to do, Ben, is matting layer for the back. I've created a matting layer for the front, and then we'll start to assemble it all together.
Loads of lovely comments coming through. You guys are absolutely loving this collection. Samantha says, Ben, I had wake up call on, but since it was 6 a.m. here, I fell back asleep and I had a dream with you in it.
Oh.
Sounds like a nightmare. In my dream, I was showing you all the Crafter's Companion stuff I bought and have still to organise. Nice.
Wow.
Nice one. Adriana just saying, my Valentine was Crafter's Companion, received 2 packages yesterday. Nice. And Crafty Angie says, I tried to stay asleep since it is jewellery here in California. What?
Jewellery?
Since it is jewellery here in California, but I had to see what Craig is doing with the collection.
Oh, guys, you guys are lovely.
Good morning. I've got this collection, says Linda. I had to get some more of the papers. So pretty, and I've made a lantern with it. Got some gorgeous construction projects here, like that blog projects as well, like you said. Rhonda says, I added a narrow IKEA shelf to the others in my craft room just for paper. I filled it in about 2 months with all the deals and launches. Pam Craven, hello Pam.
Hiya, Pam.
Hi, I'm just joining. I've ordered the showstopper. Need to see Craig's demos. I'm out this afternoon, so I'll miss Sarah too. A lot of catching up to do. Don't worry though, you can always come back and watch the shows at your leisure. And Zoe Carver's saying, it's so true, Craig. I got into card making through cross stitch and then I found heat embossing.
There you go.
You do cross stitch as well, don't you? Or did?
I do when I'm in the hospital.
Yeah.
You know, thankfully I won't need to, or hopefully I won't need to be in again for another long time. But yeah, we can take paper crafting at hospital. Gosh, I do. But I just find with cross stitching you need very little.
Less
it's a nice thing. It just completely takes your mind off. But then you can then start with your cross stitching into card making, like many have done. But then there you go. Maybe you have got some Art Deco inspired cross stitching designs that you want to again create your own card and then use some card blanks with some of papers as well, or the embellishment dies. You can do that, but there we go. That's another style that you can be using when it comes to your roaring 20s.
What a beautiful project to wrap things up. We're going to get you to vote for your favourite in just a few moments time. Gareth Dobbs, I've been naughty. I've made my partner buy me things I wanted badly from the website, so it doesn't count for me buying. I love that, Gareth. I love the way you're thinking. Listen, however you can get your hands on them, just grab them today. Dawn's saying, I've just got an email saying that my Sarah Love grab bag from last week is being delivered today. Whoopee. All of our new shipping, of course, isn't it, here? Well, in the US, where you're getting that speedier shipping through UPS and the standard shipping, just $9.95 now as well. Yolanda Rivera saying, I love this collection. And Rhonda Fagan, I'm going to move my papercraft room to my family room. We don't use it much and it's bigger. I'm going to change an upstairs bedroom into my sewing and non-paper craft space. I love the fact that you guys love crafting so much that rooms in houses are getting rejigged to kind of fit it all in.
Can I just quickly say as well about that US shipping?
Yeah.
Don't know about some people here in the UK. I don't know if you've noticed, you guys are getting your shipping quicker than even I'm getting some of my company Prime deliveries. Even these aren't necessarily 24-hour deliveries now. You know, some are taking 2 or 3 days.
We had, it might have been Susie actually saying there was like a shipment that was like 4 days to New Orleans. We've had like 3 days to Chicago. A couple of days, I'm sure someone said a couple of days to New York State. So it is incredible. It's so nice for you guys, obviously, that you can get your hands on your crafty goodies, and and of course you can then get playing soon. I mean, how are they doing it, Johnny? That is the question. Have they brought back Concorde? He's just asking.
Jet they're using, Ben.
They're doing what?
It's your private jet that they're using.
I wondered where that had gone. I thought you'd borrowed it, Craig. So UPS have borrowed it, have they?
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
I'll let them. Just.
That's where the star on your dressing room's gone. It's now on the back of the plane.
Ah, I see. Oh, Johnny's just saying they've got little parachutes on, boot them out of the plane, and they just land in your yard or outside your front door. Very clever, very clever. At least now we know how it all works. Oh, and apparently they've got a backup flock of storks as well who are able to fly and just drop. Anyway, back in the real world, shall we have a look at all of Craig's cards that he's made and find out which one you like the best?
Okay, Doc, let's go for it. Rightio. So remember, the 3 that don't win demo of the show, later on today, check out my Facebook, my Instagram, because I personally give it. What I mean by that is the winner I'll contact, I'll pay for postage, etc., all of that. So we've got 4 to choose from. We've got number 1, where we've done that brush kind of effect with the water brush. We've gone in and created that trickery of the eye when it comes to that showgirl. We've then, of course, got the couple, which is number 3. And then we've gone in with heat embossing. And, of course, the peacock feather is number 4. So 1, 2, 3, or 4.
I'm going tricky 2. Tricky 2 I'm going for. Yeah, tricky 2. What are you saying in the gallery, guys? Johnny, 4. Jamie likes 3. So Craig, you can have 1. And we've got all bases covered. We are over half the stock of the Roaring 20 Showstopper collection gone. This is 175.79, 222.95, but fear not, we are taking off a massive chunk at launch. You're saving 67.13 or 83.63. Look at the price if you're platinum. I'll just take you through this again very quickly whilst we're waiting for the result to come through. That's the fancy feather that you've just seen Craig using just a few moments ago on that last project. So much kind of crossover with lots of our other collections as far as the feathers are concerned, and that is gorgeous. Love the card that Craig was showing us, where there's just sort of like multiple cut behind the 2 dancers, and showed you the size and the kind of features that you've got of that beautiful feather. There's the couple dancing. If you want to go for that one on its own, that is called the Charleston couple. This one I absolutely love too, the showgirl. Like again, you know, if you'd like to piece things back into this, you can, but as Craig was saying, if you want to just snip away these bits and pieces and just have the lady there on her own, you can do that too. Then you've got the beautiful scallop shell. Again, lovely for kind of finishing off your cards. Using that as an edgeable. Then you've got 2 beautiful embossing folders. One's a cut and emboss. This one is a 3D embossing folder, that floral deco. Great place to start all of your projects and then to layer up over the top of that beautiful background. This also very cute, your art deco frame. Really nice as well if you like to create those sort of dome front cards. Really useful for that. All of the stamps are gorgeous too, so if you love your stamping, you're catered for in this collection. That one's called Together Forever. You've got the beautiful All That Jazz. And then you've got my favourite one here, because I love this sentiment. Chin chin. I'm going to start saying that a little bit more now, actually, rather than. Oh no, maybe not up here. Wouldn't know what I was talking about, would they?
I know what it would mean in Glasgow.
What, chin chin?
Yeah.
Would that be the Glasgow kiss, would it?
Yeah.
Ah. Okay, maybe I won't say it then.
Glasgow, I love you. You're lovely. And lovely shops as well.
Shine like the stars is your sentiment set. This is gorgeous, and again, still in keeping with that 20s theme, the Art Deco theme. It's all about the frames and the corners and the borders that you get with this. But then, you know, the sentiments are gorgeous. Shine like the stars, dance till the stars come down from the rafters. You've got special birthday wishes, just a note, and a little party never hurt nobody. That's all your hardware. Don't know why I said that like I don't know, some sort of, what did that sound like? I don't even know. It was a bit gangster, wasn't it? You've then got the Gilding Flakes kit within this collection. You've also got the sequins. As we said, this is a kit really, isn't it? There's no excuse not to bling here. So use the Gilding Flakes, use the sequins, get your sparkle out, get your gilding wax out with this collection as well, and bling, bling, bling. You've got your organza ribbon in there too. The colours in this collection are just absolutely gorgeous. Only way you can pick up your acetate is by getting this collection. You're getting these 3 beautiful designs, 4 sheets of each, 3 HE micron. That is a heavyweight acetate that you're going to be using there. No wonder we've got people talking about potentially making construction projects. I love the idea of doing lanterns with this as well. Those are the 3 designs that you're going to be getting, but look at that, the beautiful designs and that wonderful gold foiling that you've got. Then, almost out of time, you've got your beautiful 6x6 pad, which is also, of course, in 12x12, beautifully foiled all the way through. We have captured, in essence, I think that whole beautiful decade within one paper pad. The designs are gorgeous, the colours are gorgeous, the gold foiling that you've got in there is absolutely stunning too. And then on top of all of that, you're going to receive your linen cardstock, 24 sheets of that, which has obviously been matched perfectly to work with all of the colours that you're going to get within your paper pads. Everything you're seeing there is $86.93 or $111.46. On top of that, you will get your goodie bag included too. If you go for the showstopper, don't buy on its own the full collection, because that does not include the bag which has got that mystical unicorn from the Enchanted Dreams collection. You've got the stamp and die set, the Country Lane hanging sign and vines. Also from Country Lane, you've got your swirl butterflies, and then you've got this I think this is a great one to have alongside your Roaring Twenties collection. That is the Sarah Signature Garden Party Happy Summertime, which is all those numbers and ordinals and invitational words if you're throwing a 20s party. What a show! Over half the stock gone, but what was the winner of the demo of the show? 3.
Number 3. Oh. Oh.
Whoa. So you're going to give the other 3 away?
I will. So that'll go into demo of the day, and then these 3. So between Instagram, as Ben said, all of us, it's our full name with CC at the end. So for mine, it's Craig Laird CC, both Facebook, Instagram, Ben Moseby CC, Jan Brown CC, David Rumson CC. You get the drift. We're all across there. So yeah, go across, have a look. I might do 2 on Facebook, 1 on Instagram, but
yep.
I'll change it up. Have a look anyway. Check all of our social pages, and I'll post something up later on today to give these away.
Thank you so much, Mister. You're back later on with Beautiful Beginnings.
I am indeed. I'm away to head home to do some prep for a show that I've got on Monday with Leanne.
Aha.
It's going to be good. It may be a new launch as well. So I'm away to go and prep that, and then I am going to tell you what. Will I come back? Will I come back and do tonight with you?
Well, I hope so. Because if not, it's just going to be me on my own for 2 hours. But, you know, that'd be fun in its own little way. But it'd be more fun if you come back, Craig.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Do you know what? Coronation Street is on tonight, and Next Level Kitchen's on tonight. But do you know what? I'm going to dump that for you, Ben.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, you're the best. Isn't he the best?
You're the best.
We are going to have a quick break now. Craig and I are going to dig out that sausage in the gallery. And I'll see you back. Oh, we'll take a picture of the sausage as well for Lillian. And we'll move the whole studio next door to come back in an hour's time with Sarah.
Toodles.